Howdy everybody, welcome back to another Sims lore video on the channel. Today I'm going to be covering a family I've been wanting to cover on the channel for a while. Probably not, I can't speak. A lot of people probably don't know about this family as they appear in a store world, and it's called Midnight Hollow. Now, this store world, I've actually not had much experience with it because I don't really play the store worlds all that much. I'm not really a huge fan of them. If it came in a pack, I probably would have played it more, but yeah, Midnight Hollow is a really interesting world, and it's a very creepy world. And it's got a bunch of weird and creepy people. But surprisingly enough, I think this family's the creepiest, and they are seemingly the most normal. And I think what's creepy about them is not what we know, but what we don't know about them. They are an extremely mysterious family, and there's definitely something going on here. And I'm going to get into my theories, you know, the descriptions and the characters, their personalities and stuff like that. And sort of come to my own conclusion by the end of the video. But I'm going to sort of like, when I first saw this family, I had my own initial reaction to it. And I'm going to talk about that. So yeah, this family is really interesting. And, you know, I wish The Sims had more families like this in it. You won't find a family like this in The Sims 4. But yeah, let's get into it. So, the family we're covering is the Doe family. Kind of weird. They are the Doe family, and they live in Moonlight, I was about to say Moonlight Falls, it's Midnight Hollow. A very creepy town, very gray and kind of strange, and Olive Spectre actually lives here, which is kind of funny. Yeah, there's a bunch of weird and freaky characters that live here, but these guys stand out because they're nothing like that. The Doe family, it consists of John Doe, Jane Doe, Joseph Doe, Jennifer Doe, and James Doe. Yeah, a whole family here. Now, when I first saw this family, they did give me that 1950s nuclear family kind of vibe, and it even says that on the wiki as well. But yeah, they definitely gave me that vibe straight away just by looking at them. And they really don't fit in with the rest of the people living in this town. So it's pretty damn weird. So let's read their description. In their description it says, Jane is the perfect housewife. From her neat hairstyle to her fashionable yet conservative dress. She's neat, nurturing, loves her kids, and can make a mean pot roast. Meanwhile, John is rising in the ranks at his corporate job. He feels successful in life and supported by his family. He works hard but comes home in enough time to teach his kid a lesson or two about life and talk to his wife about her day. Nothing mysterious seems to be happening here. But didn't their house used to have a basement? Now, from reading this description, the first thing I thought, I don't know why I thought this, it didn't even really say anything about it in the description, but the first thing I thought about this family was that there was somebody living in their house before they were, and they killed them. That was my first thought. I got extreme, like, I don't know, is it, I forgot the film's name. I think it's called Us, the Jordan Peele film. It gave me those kind of vibes, like maybe there was a family living here before them, and they killed them and took their identities and replaced them, maybe. Something like that. That's kind of the vibe I got from them. I don't know. It's probably not true, but that was my first initial thoughts when looking at the description of this family. Yeah, they're pretty dang weird. Okay, let's get started with the man of the house, John Doe. Now, John Doe, he is like the average father. He's in a corporate career. He's in the business career, department head. And his description says, this gentleman is living the good life in a place where being himself is all there is. So a pretty basic description. Yeah, he's a workaholic, perfectionist, family-oriented, hopeless romantic, and he's ambitious. And his lifetime wish is to be CEO of a mega corporation. Now, if you kind of pick up on their names here, it is, a reference to police and medical cases and people who have not been, who are unknown. They can't identify the body. Kind of weird that their names are, they have those names. It could just be a joke. It may not even mean anything for the characters, but it is kind of weird. But that was John. We got his wife, Jane, here. She is, her biography says she's a high freedom and high fashion. What more could a girl ask for? Kind of a strange description there, but she's unemployed, she's a perfectionist, she's neat, she's a natural cook, family-oriented, and family. So she's kind of like just a average mother, I guess, sort of thing going on here. And her lifetime wishes to be the culinary librarian. Yeah, shit, what's kind of interesting about her is she's actually pregnant with another child, another doe baby. So, yeah, she's actually pregnant with another one. So, kind of interesting there. But you wouldn't know it just by looking at her. And we got Joseph Doe, the oldest son. He's kind of interesting. He's in high school, and he's romantically involved with Maggie Flynn. I don't know who she is, but I'll put up a picture of her. But yeah, Maggie Flynn. This gentleman's living a good life. Wait a minute. Joseph and John's descriptions are exactly the same. That's kind of creepy. Their descriptions are the exact same. But his traits are a bookworm, excitable, genius, and athletic. Let's see Jennifer here. Oh, that's creepy too. Jennifer has the same description as her mother. And James has the same description as his father and brother. That is weird how all of the characters have the same descriptions. That's pretty dang eerie. There's also like an interview done for the release of Midnight Hollow, like a community the producer released a community blog or something like that. I'm trying to find it, but I cannot find this dang interview. But pretty much to sum it up, the family was acting really suspicious during this interview, and John, asked the interviewer to leave because his wife was not feeling well, and the whole family was just acting weird and creepy. And yeah, I wish I could find the dialogue for the interview, but yeah, it's really weird. And some people, think that this could be a reference to Stepford Wives. I've never heard of this, but apparently it's I think it's a film where the wives are robots or something. Like the husbands replace their wives with robots. I don't know. I guess people are trying to say that Jane Doe is a robot. Could be possible, but I don't know. I feel like the whole family could be creepy. I don't even think it's just John. I think the whole family, there's something wrong with the whole family. Like, my first thought is that when they talk about the basement in the family description, I think there's a body in that basement. I think they covered up the basement. I think there's another family buried under the house. That's my theory for this family. And yeah, there's not much info on them. That they really are just, we don't know much about them. Like with Olive Spectre, she killed a bunch of people. You know that. With this family, we know little to nothing about them. And that's what makes them eerie. We don't know much about these people. And they act so strange during the interview. It's just weird. This whole family gives me the creeps, man. I don't like any of them. I don't trust a single one of them. They are all strange. So, yeah, I want to discover this family. Sadly, I didn't get much info on them, but that's what makes them creepy, in my opinion. They are probably one of the most interesting families in The Sims, and I wish they appeared in more than just a store world. I don't know. I would have preferred if they appeared in another world, but, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'll see y'all on the next one. Goodbye.